Despite recent progress in LGBTQ+ representation, queer stories, especially sapphic ones, have long been sidelined in mainstream media. When they do make it to the big screen, these narratives are often reduced to stereotypes or overshadowed by tragedy. But every so often, a film comes along that not only tells these stories with nuance, but elevates them with stunning visuals. Cinematography in particular has the power to convey emotions and unspoken connections, often saying what words cannot. Today, we're celebrating 5 films that use their visual language to capture the beauty, chaos, and intimacy of queer experiences. Coming in at number 5 is the vibrant and campy world of Debs, a film that's equal parts espionage parody and romantic comedy. Think the 2000 cult classic Charlie's Angels and the animated series Totally Spice, but make it gay. The scenes between Amy and Lucy Diamond radiate charm, but it's the intimate stockroom moments, hidden away from the prying eyes of their respective worlds, that truly shine. Bathed in warm lighting, these scenes use tight framing to emphasize the vulnerability and excitement of their secret connection. It's proof that even in a campy spy comedy, love can look cinematic. Sliding into the 4th spot is The Miseducation of Cameron Post, which tells the story of a lesbian teenager, Cameron, sent to a conversion therapy camp by her devoutly religious aunt. The film's cinematography underscores Cameron's isolation, both physically and emotionally, through its brilliant use of framing and lighting. There is a noticeable difference during the flashback scenes of Cameron with her ex-girlfriend Coley, which tend to be very dark, almost as if implying that it is a sin to see them together. Wide shots of the Montana wilderness juxtapose the beauty of the world outside with the suffocating confines of the camp. One particular poignant lakeside scene captures Cameron and her friends, Jane and Adam, stealing a fleeting moment of joy. The golden hour lighting softens the harsh realities of their situation, while the framing highlights their camaraderie amidst their shared struggles. It's a powerful visual exploration of alienation, repression, and quiet rebellion. Say you've been commissioned to write a love letter to someone in the guise of someone else, but you end up catching feelings for the recipient instead. Coming in at number 3, The Half of It offers a modern take on love and self-discovery with cinematography that's understated yet powerful. Director Alice Wu and cinematographer Greta Zuzula use cool tones and thoughtful framing to highlight the connections between characters. The use of mirrors and reflections throughout the film gave emphasis to the character's standpoint in each other's light. Subtle symbolisms were also thrown in, like the eventual blossoming of Paul and Ellie's friendship, shown through the camera proximity from them, with the initial wide shots to tighter shots as they became closer. There was also a shift in the film's cooler hues during the first meeting of Ellie and Aster, kind of like a creative adaptation of the cliché saying, "You light up my world," as the film's tone became warmer from then forward. The simplicity of the Half of It cinematography allows the characters' emotions to take center stage, proving that sometimes less is more. Taking the 2nd spot is Shiva Baby, a film that uses its tight cinematography to capture the claustrophobia and chaos of its protagonist's situation. Cinematographer Maria Rouge employs handheld camera work and shallow depth of field to create an overwhelming sense of unease. The moments between Danielle and her ex-girlfriend Maya are visually distinct, with softer lighting and steadier framing that feel like stolen breaths in the middle of the storm. The final shot, with everyone packed into a van, uses cramped framing to perfection, reflecting Danielle's internal turmoil. It's a masterclass in how cinematography can amplify a film's emotional core. And last but definitely not the least, at number 1, Carol delivers lush and dreamy cinematography that perfectly captures the quiet intensity of forbidden love. Director Todd Haynes and cinematographer Ed Lachman create a rich, vintage aesthetic with 16mm film giving every frame a painterly and nostalgic touch. The department store scene where Carol and Therese meet is an iconic moment. In such a busy store, the film places the characters in aesthetically convenient positions to be better appreciated in their nature. There was also brilliant usage of framing to amplify the lead's emotions and relationships outside of themselves through apartment interiors, mirrors, and even windows. Being set around the Christmas season, the cold winter light contrasts with the warmth of Carol's fur coat and Therese's nervous glances, capturing an instant connection. But it's the train station goodbye, with its soft, diffused lighting and framing through windows, that leaves an unforgettable impression. Every shot feels like a longing glance, lingering just long enough to break your heart.
I love you. Therese, is that you?
While each of these films tells a vastly different story, their cinematography shares common threads. From intimate framing that pulls us into a character's world, to thoughtful lighting that sets the emotional tone, and camera work that enhances both tension and connection, these films show how visual storytelling can deepen our understanding of queer experiences.